I put on with LBC. I put on with LBC. Yeah, I put on with LBC. On with LBC. I put on with LBC. On with LBC. Wave riders in the building, yeah, they riding with me. Moon guys on my chain, ain't no breaking the team. Started with a vision, now we running the game. Charts glow, purple teal, yeah, you know the name. From the beach to the block, we controlling the tide. Every candle that we light, that's the wave we ride. I've been grinding through the nights while the city don't sleep. Putting LBC on maps, taking wins, stacking deep. From the charts to the streets, got the fam in the mix. Every move calculated, yeah, we playing with steel. I put on for LBC, over LBC. I put on for LBC, over LBC. Wave riders in the building, yeah, they riding with me. Moon guys on my chain, ain't no breaking the team. Crypto hustle late nights, yeah, we stay in the zone. Stacking knowledge, stacking bags, turning charts into gold. Market makers throw shade, but we glow through the rain. Every dip just a test, every loss turns to gain. Got the fam worldwide, but the roots run deep. From the med, I was grind to the LBC streets. This for every wave rider who believed in the dream. We gon' put it on the map, keep it real, reign supreme. Reign supreme, reign supreme, reign supreme. I put on for LBC, over LBC. I put on for LBC, over LBC. From the charts to the stage, man, you know who it be. It's that Lunar Beaches fam putting on endlessly.
Welcome to Lunar Beaches Crypto. We ride the waves of the crypto market all the way to the moon. Thank you all for joining me. I do greatly appreciate it. Hope you all had a fantastic weekend. Mine was a little bit draining, to be perfectly honest, emotionally and mentally, but we're okay now. We're okay now. So no need to get into all of that. I shared it in my Discord. That's all that you need to know. That's all. I mean, everything is there, but, well, I guess I can just go ahead and say that, we laid my grandmother to rest yesterday, and so it was a very emotionally draining day, and, been kind of recouping from that today, so, but yeah, it's, it's part of life, and, we still have, we're still here, so we got to keep on keeping on, and that's, that's what our loved ones would want us to do anyway, so, and we've got a lot to go over, a lot. Are we bullish? Are we bearish? What is this whole Iran thing going to do to the price? Maybe something, maybe nothing. There's no way it's nothing, right? There's no way. What's going on? How you doing? Thank you for being here. What's going on, Jake Dorton? What's up? How you doing? We got Milk Tea Griper. How you doing? Yes, Milk, thank you for your condolences. I do appreciate it. But yeah, so like I said, we've got a lot to go over. So, still general sentiment until things turn around for the better. I'm still thinking that we get the one more low. We get one more low. Let me go to my Bybit chart because this is my short-term outlook. I still think we're coming in for another low into the macro golden pocket, and then I want to look for a push back up to 382, but also the dynamic reactor chart prime dynamic reactor. We'll see what happens with that. That's the daily dynamic reactor. You can see the 4-hour was the Pico top here. The 4-hour dynamic reactor, that is. And yeah, so high time frame stuff. I'm gonna start using start using the chart prime a little bit more. 2Dub in the house. What's going on, Wick's wife? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Hope you had a fantastic weekend. Outside of, news and stuff and such. And so, yeah, back this up a little bit. The reason for this is because, for one, golden pocket's still below us, and we did close below the 50. So, and we used the 50, 50% retrace as resistance on this bounce, and we've been putting in lower highs and lower lows on the way back down. So the trend is still our friend until the very end, but we also have the potential of putting in a daily bull div in here. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. So if the price was to nuke, and then bounce, then we could potentially, or then we would create that bullish divergence, and that could give us the fuel that we need to make it up to that dynamic reactor on the daily chart. We're also looking for the bullish divergence on the weekly. Right now, though, well, actually, the weekly, you've got this moving all the way down. That would be this low here. And you've got that pivoting more to the upside. So that's a bit of divergence there. Bullish divergence there on your weekly. Now, could that turn into a giant head and shoulders? Yes. Potentially. And that goes more towards the Coinbase schematic for the dead cat bounce. Dead cat bounce. Let me go ahead and do this. There. I was trying to get rid of this. Thank you, magnet. Okay, so somewhere in here, something like that. Let me bring this down just a tad. That gets us a little bit past the golden pocket. As long as we're getting this, as long as we're getting the bounce somewhere in here, somewhere within this golden pocket, I think it's okay. Then we can line this up as such and wait and see if we come back down to it and break it. And if we do get that, then, I mean, this dump could go quicker than this looks. We might not even go up that high. It might even stop like up here. Do something more short term. Bring this down. Why more short term? Well, because, I mean, if we want to line up perfectly with our 1,435 days from bottom to bottom, like we've done the past 2 cycles, then November 26th needs to be, or October 26th is here. So there you go. It's almost too perfect. Now, this also works for our head and shoulders, because on a, if this was to come up and clear these highs over here, then we would have a higher right shoulder than left shoulder. Okay? And I've been talking about this recently. If you have the higher, if the right shoulder is higher than the left shoulder on a bearish head and shoulders, I guess you could call it a topping head and shoulders instead of a inverse head and shoulders, regular head and shoulders. If you come up higher than your left shoulder, then you're not likely to play out the bigger move here. From the top of the head to the neckline, you're not likely to play out that full move. And if we did, I mean, well, if we broke down here, I mean, then you're looking at $25,000. Instead, what I do on these is I go from the head of the right shoulder, excuse me, that's one way to do it, but you can also go from here and then just do from the top here. 33, a little bit more realistic. 786, maybe this can get a bounce up. I mean, it's right there, almost just above that 382. Again, this is forecasting, so all of this is pure macro speculation here. So I think hopefully we get our Iran war scare dump to start the week, and that will mark a local bottom. Maybe even for the week. We've been talking about the Iran conflict scare as being our next bottom, and we got the conflict. Now we just need to move to the downside. Would align perfectly with the coming implosion of private credit. Yeah, that too. Very similar play to 2018, 2019. Very similar constraints in private lending markets. And there you go. Yeah, the private lending industry is kind of sketch right now. Just to be honest, it's kind of sketch. So, lock your fibs. Shouldn't even be these fibs. These should be my standard fibs. There we go. All right, so yeah. And that does get you up into this supply zone over here, right here. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But getting down into the golden pocket and getting that short-term push to the upside, bullish March, potentially. Wow. Where's the end of March? Here. That'd be very short-term. I mean, I am on a weekly chart. Looking at potentially a 45 to 54% move. 55. 45 to 55% move. Potentially. If not a little bit more. 68%. Which is, you know, a typical bear market rally. See, this bear market rally was, golly, I cannot see. I have got to go to the eye doctor. I've got to get reading glasses. or I can do myself a favor and just make this a lot beefier. There we go. A little too much there, Grandpa. 49%. 43%, 44%. You put that over here. 49, 43. So we'll go with like 45, 46. I mean, that's pretty much where we have it. 53 here. We get a little bit deeper into that golden pocket. Push this a little higher. Yeah, let's just do from the top. I mean, that's 45% exactly from the 618 back up to the 382, which also gets you back up to this supply zone here. So everything's still lining up to how we want it. Problem here is I don't think this would create a weekly bull div. Weekly bull div would probably have to come after a bounce here. But yeah, this is just current thinkings. Anything can happen. None of this is financial advice. We take this day by day, week by week on the channel. So things could change literally tomorrow. But we'll see. We'll see about that. Let's get to a clean chart. Clean chart. What was I drawing on this? How old is this chart? I think this was from a stream last week. Still trying to hold that level, huh? Broke down from it, came back up, trying to get another push. Watch. We do have equal highs up here. So watch for a potential fake out to start the week. Where everybody's like, oh, we're not bearish because of war? And then it's like, the market's like, no, what are you talking about? No, we are bearish because of war. Oh, damn it. And there you go. I mean, market open is about, it's going to be after this. Let me go to the hourly. Market open is 9, close enough. Zoom back out. Right here. See, market open. Little push. No go nowhere. And roll over. Yep. I think that's going to be it, man. I think that's going to be it. Now, if it does get a push and you break above the 4-hour dynamic reactor and you're getting a little bit of a bullish impulse, you back test the high and you get a continuation. Oh, well then now we're changing up a little bit. Now we got to start looking at a potential potentially the bottom's already in. And we'll see. We'll see if that's the case. But I think I read somewhere where they said the conflict could last, that Trump said that the conflict could last like up to 4 weeks. So that would be like the whole month of March. So we'll see. What's going on, JR? How you doing? Meta getting their 27 bin data center written off for accounting purposes is wild. Blue Owl foot their bill, and now they're closing the gates. So yeah, Blue Owl is like donezo, aren't they? My ninja. What's going on, JR? How you doing, bro? Donnie Hoddle, how you doing? Can you chart reactive network, bro? Hello? AJ? I'll just call you AJ. I can't read the rest of that, I'm sorry. I'm Long Soul In. How you doing? Thank you for being here. Lunar Entity, thank you for being here. Reactive network. I'll take a look. React USDT. Garbage. JK, I don't know anything about it, so. React. Is this all of its history? Crypto. Yep, that's just all of its history. KuCoin. Gate. So why are we looking at React? What's this? What it is? What it do? We will look at things. We're not stepping away from doing trading stuff as far as like short-term trading, but I think for this show and for my own sanity, I'll be doing more short-term, mid-term, and long-term plays instead of scalping. As far as during the show goes, mostly because my hour is typically pretty freaking dead. And so we're mostly just sitting around not doing anything, just waiting on price. And it's just like, what's the point? What's the point? Duality C, not of this world. What's going on, bro? How you doing? Thank you for being here. Harp, I see you finally crawling all up in here. How you doing? Thank you for being here. Yeah, I mean, the price action on this thing sucks. Just looks like constant pump and dump. Just selling off and selling off and selling off. It's below the 886. It's gotta be. Yep. It's no good. It's no good. Below the dynamic reactor on the daily, below it on the 4 hour. It's not something I think that I would want to touch as of right now. Oh, let's not do the, let me, is it on, Bybit? Yeah. Okay. Oh, why? So I think that's like the, second time it's done that to me tonight. Is it just not popping up? Is it only spot? I guess so. Is MEXC better? No. There you go, the weekly. KuCoin. Okay, get rid of the USDT, just USD, crypto. Crypto.com. I'll do crypto.com. Okay. All right, daily still well below, well, yeah, daily well below the dynamic reactor, 4 hours below the dynamic reactor as well. And this one is also not showing, okay, this has more volume. It's on KuCoin. Let's see. Let me turn on True 7. Okay. Let's see. Sitting at 0.241. What? Oh, it's because the chart that I'm on. That's why. Apologies. Just give me 1 sec. Having to fix this stuff for my old man eyes. Can't like barely read the prices over here. The APO chart is absolutely horrid. Well, more worried about Apollo than Blue Owl. MFS provided evidence of potential insolvency for Apollo. Let's see. Yeah, money flow still in the red. It's trying to come back to the upside. I do see a little bit of a potential bullish divergences in here, but it would be short term, I believe. You know, I still want to see it get above the dynamic reactor here. The bottom side of that being 0.0269 cents, and so top side of that being currently this is a moving target. Dynamic target 0.0275. So it's got to get above that, the dynamic reactor, and hold before I would even consider buying something like this. Yeah, but I do see these equal lows down here, and I think that since we could see a potential move to the upside in Bitcoin, that we could see that short-term move on this chart as well, but I wouldn't hold my breath. Maybe push to the upside like that and then roll over. I do think this will roll over primarily because of the equal lows and the macro backdrop. So those equal lows sit at 0.0228 cents. So I would wait for those to potentially get broken, and if not that, wait for this high to get broken and closed above and let it hold it before you consider jumping in. And the thing is, let's see, let me bring up a price range tool. So if you wait for it to break and give it a back test and then push up, let's say it's going up to here no matter what, let's just say hypothetically it's going up to this high, that's a 103% move. If we go from down here, it's 146%. So you're missing out on 40%, but you're also saving yourself from potentially dropping, from current price to those equal lows minus 6%. That's not terrible. But who knows how low this thing could go. It would be in price. Do you even call it price discovery when you're breaking into new lows? It'll be floor discovery is what it is. Floor discovery. Yeah, so I don't like this chart. It's not something I would personally buy right now because I don't buy stuff. I don't buy stuff without strength. The yellow line is the 200-week. This is Apollo. Let's go to the daily. Zoom out. Let's turn off these signals here. Apollo Global Management, the king in private lending, next to Blackstone. Okay. Alex O. Crypto. Throw some otters in the chat for Alex O. What's going on, bro? Hope you're doing well. BTC running up a little. That's cute. So we are at the 200 week. Let's zoom this out quite a bit, which has been a nice it's been a nice buy level for Apollo. It does have fear-driven news or fear-driven price potentially. There's also a chance that it might want to come back and backtest this level. From this major swing, low, low, high, low, high. So let's pull a fib on that range right there. Okay, we have the golden pocket right here, right at that 200 week simple moving average. We also have this high and these lows right there at the 786. The golden pocket is $95.97 a share to $100.58, with the 786 coming in at $76.41. Could this blow up? Yeah. Of course, anything can blow up. Will it? I don't know. Private credit is definitely, private lending is definitely bit of a sketch market right now. Bit of a sketch market. Love seeing the waves. Let's see. We got a shoulder ahead, another shoulder. Just like... What chart was it? Was it Bitcoin? Yes. Just like Bitcoin. No, it's this one. We shall see. We shall see. So, yeah. I'm working on portfolio. I think I'm going to be buying some stuff this week. I mean, I will be buying some stuff this week. I've been working with the Chat GPT. We're going to see how Chat GPT can do. This is the Chat GPT portfolio. So I told it to give me some short-term, mid-term, long-term stocks based on news, price, analysis, all that good jazz. And for short term, we've got defensive retail plays like Target and Costco. We've got semiconductors and Avgo, aka Broadcom. And we've got VanEck Semiconductor ETF as well. That's TGT, Cost, AVGO, and SMH. Shaking my head. SMH, yeah, this definitely would be a short-term buy if it is to be a buy at all. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'll be buying that. I don't know if I'll be buying that. Let's go to the week or daily. Might wait for it to come back to that dynamic reactor. Let your money make money. Asia pushing. 66,800. Okay. This looks like it's going to roll over. High to low. Yeah, rejecting 786. It's almost guaranteed to roll over. Let's see. Let's go to Bitcoin. See what you guys are talking about. Getting a little bit of a push. Let's go to the 1 minute. See if we can see anything. See what we're seeing. 786 rejection. This might be a good time to start looking for a short. Let's break the lows. Break them. Of course, I don't have my daggum breakout dashboard or whatever up. Terminal. There we go. Okay, we got a break. I'd say these are some weak lows down here. This is a weak low. I don't think that counts as a close. So we adjust. Maybe it is. I don't know. I don't like too close of calls. Let's go to the 30-second chart. Yeah. Yeah, not doing that one. Oh, I'm on the wrong setup. Oh, there's React. Like, where's all my stuff? Oh, wrong setup. My bad. My B. Now, if it did count, then we'd already be in the trade. But I don't count it. I'm not counting that one. Even if I should have. If a cyclical bear trend dismantles the passive flows narrative in equities, I could see a prolonged deflation sector-wide, especially if retail... Oh, there we go. And that's why I said not entering. I could see a prolonged deflation sector-wide, especially if retail-oriented ETF products implode. Astute analysis, my friend. Start sharing your thoughts in the Discord. Join the free Discord, link in the description. Pumping. We pumping. 30-second charts pumping. Forgot what I was doing. Oh, yeah. Where's everybody? How's everybody doing? Get rid of that. Glad we didn't take that one. Nice little potential exhaustion push here. Yeah, look at that. I was looking at these equal highs. I was wondering if we would come and take them. Did we take them? Came up just short. Look at that. Just short. Are we going to degen this one? That's a break. Hey there, David. Hey, Jesus says 77 to 77 to 77 to 7. Been wanting a deflationary aspect to this bear market since I first heard Camel Finance talk about it like 3 years ago. I don't know who Camel Finance is. Who's Camel? Camel the cigarettes? You had deflation before they panicked and decided to print trillions in short duration bonds. There you go. Jesus. It want to sweep it. Yeah, it does, AJ. Ajax. AJ. That T-bill treadmill floated the entire market, especially private lending, sent Bitcoin soaring from below 20K. See, all of that is something that I would have to like look up, and I'm people still, it still amazes me how many people out there just know how much people know. Like it's just, it's so crazy. It's like, man, like finance and stocks and investing is like endless, man. How much more can I learn? A lot. There's still a lot more to learn. Step away or make the charts easier and get more into the analysis. So that's a break. That's a close below. We still have this primary trend holding though. So this is one where I would maybe do like a fraction of a position. So like if my account is like $1,000 and I'm risking just 1%, $10, I would say, okay, I only want to risk half a position, depending on your risk to reward. We'll go short. We'll say enter at the 50 here. That's 1-to-1. We'll just go. We'll just target down here. Let's see. That's a 2.5 to 1, $25. No, we're looking down here. I'm risking 10 to try and make 25. So I'm risking 1%. However, I would do like a half of a position and go like $5 to try and make 15. I think yes. 2.5. Whatever it is. All that matters is the risk. Risk in your exits. See, right now we'd be in the trade. And that way we're only risking half of a percent of our $1,000 account. And it doesn't seem like a lot, guys, but even just starting at $100, you just compound a couple 1 to 3% a day, a trading day, which is possible. You'd be surprised where you would be at in 2 years if you were able to average just 1% a day, starting off with $100. Just 1%. In 2 years, you'd be very surprised where you would be. Compounding is crazy. Trade's looking good. I did want to go over other stuff tonight, so let's go ahead and get into that. Let's see. So let's get into the Dixie. So the Dixie did start off with a breakout. It has since taken back a lot of it. Not really surprised to see the Dixie get a little bit of a push to start the week, given the Iran conflict and the spike in oil and oil prices. Now this is looking even more bullish. So no more breakout, but now I could see something like this. If it even does that, maybe even come down to that dynamic reactor and then bounce and push to the upside. And of course that would be bearish for our risk on assets. And if I come over here to, well, let's do US oil. We can see, we did get a breakout to start the week, and it's back tested so far and getting a bounce off of the back tests. And of course that is of a much larger weekly weekly trend. And there you go. So a little breakout back test on top of dynamic reactor, get a continuation. God, I hope that's not the case right there. I don't think it will be, but I think it might want to clear these highs over here, and that would be $100 a barrel. So we closed last week at 67. We opened up and jumped to 75, and now we are sitting at $70.90, give or take. So a few cents. But Dixie up, oil up. No surprise there whatsoever. And we'll see how long that trend continues. Excuse me. Oh, USDT dominance. I like stocks, but I don't like is how valuations are compressing. I have noticed a shift in equity markets since 2009. They're acting like an extension of debt markets. PEs actually need to expand. Interesting. Talking some big facts out here. People talk about quantitative tightening. We never left quantitative easing. All the Fed did was shrink the balance sheet while maintaining quantitative easing via bond issuance. This gives them an excuse to leverage the extra runway to expand. It was genius. It also signals they what they seem something system that would result in printing. Oh, they see something. I don't know. We never left QE. All the Fed did was shrink the balance sheet while maintaining QE via bond issuance. How much have they been issuing bonds? How are our bonds looking? Have these opened up? Dude. Yep. 15, 1 hour. Cleared all these lows. Market structure shift. Time to push to the upside. Let's see. Are they going to sell off the 1-year bonds, 2-year bonds? Are they going to sell off? They look like they're going to start selling off. Push to the upside. That means they're selling off. That means people are ditching, getting rid of their US debt, which would actually make perfect sense given all these freaking highs in here that look super juicy for a rip. You see bonds go crazy. I don't know though. 3 months? Why are you all the way down there? Get up here. 5-year. How's that one looking? About the same. Systemic, sorry. Oh, it's all good. 10-year. Shrinking the balance sheet. Yeah, I don't know. In 2023 alone, the Fed issued roughly $2 trillion in short duration bills. That's half of what they printed in dollars in 2020, and this trend continued for another year. 2 trillion in short duration bills. Those are short duration though, right? I mean, obviously. Like those mature. So yeah, I'm still so new to bonds. Don't get me caught up in stuff I don't really fully understand like 100%. Probably not like you anyway. Let me stick to what I know. We're starting to talk over trying to talk over my head. Just being fully honest. And I don't want to give an opinion on something that I am ignorant on. So, unlike a lot of people who like to give opinions on stuff that they think they're not ignorant on, but they are. 4.598%. Pushing to the upside. The 20-year is pushing to the upside. So you're saying 20-year getting sold off, 30-year getting sold off. All of them, all bonds getting sold off. See, we could either cause demand for the dollar or we can give more reason for people to leave the dollar. And if you're leaving the dollar, maybe you go to Bitcoin. Maybe. Or you go right over here to gold, which is now at $5,362 an ounce. In those retrace levels, I have been expecting for gold to come back up to these highs because we left back some equal highs. We left them behind up here. And we've got to come get them. We've got to come back for them. We told them we wouldn't be gone forever. We told them that we would come back for them. We wouldn't leave them. We loved them. And yeah, that's where we're headed. We're going more highs. Give us more highs. New all-time highs for gold. I'd love to see it. It maintains the easy money environment while creating runway for the next print cycle. Move index. Yeah, I can't. Not right now. Sorry, bro. I love you, man. Silver, $94. Oh. Silver's coming up as well. So your precious metals, of course, have seen a nice little push. Coming back over here to the portfolio. So I did go over... I didn't go over these stocks, but I went over the ones that were recommended, and we'll see about these. But Target, Costco, Avgo, SMH, which is Van Eck, Avgo is Broadcom. Midterm, we've got Micron Technology, which I believe is semiconductors. Vertiv Holdings, not really sure what that is. I didn't look into these. Teradyne. We have CAT. WPM, which is Wheaton Precious Metals Corporation, and XLE. So these are midterm, think like quarterly type moves, and then long term, think like half 6 month type moves. We've got Circle's just a long term hold for me. JOBY is one that I was told by a distant cousin this weekend. This company is apparently going to be releasing. They're going to be launching flying taxis, basically. In Dubai, I believe is what he said. Dubai this year, and it'll be coming to America next year. So, not financial advice, but this is what the chart looks like. JOBY. Joby Aviation. I need to look into it myself. I haven't looked into it. Yeah. Of course, NVIDIA is a long-term play. Microsoft as well. Eli Lilly. Colgate Palmolive. I don't even know how to say that word, but VTI, Vanguard Total Stock Market ETF. Of course, we got some ETFs for our plays, and yeah, that's it. And then, of course, our Bitcoin for crypto, long-term crypto. Going to build a crypto portfolio too. I think we're at a time where it's time to start considering buying some things. We'll see. Let's go to the total 2. Did want to go over this. Let's take a look at that 50. This is 52 week. I want to do 200 week. Okay, so we have the total 2. So this is all of crypto excluding Bitcoin, holding that 200 week SMA, but of course we could always go lower, and it's probably more likely than not, even if it's a little short term, or even if it's I don't know. I lost my train of thought because I was too busy trying to think about this price. Oopsies. I almost wanted to come here. Just come down here and tap it. Tap, tap, taparoo. Give it a little tappy. But yeah, holding that 200 week SMA, which has been support The past couple of times we've found it, we've come back to it. But we are below now the dynamic reactor. So that was the difference. We were hitting the dynamic reactor at the same time, the weekly dynamic reactor, and now we are below the dynamic reactor. And the last time we fell below the dynamic reactor on the weekly and got a bounce, we hit our heads on that dynamic reactor, pulled back, hit it again, pulled back, and then broke out. So are we going to do the same? Hit our head, move lower, hit our head, move lower, and then break finally? I mean, that's possible. That's possible. That would get us into that Q4 bottom for Bitcoin. So we'll see. So we can see a potential rally in the coming weeks, but then ultimately more downside. And that would fit the Bitcoin cycle as well. So we'll see. We'll see. Let's do fib, pull the fib from bear market low to bear market high, or bull market high rather. Currently sitting at that golden pocket, also that 200 week. So let's see if it can get that bounce here, short-term bounce, and then see what it does from there. Go from there. No, we'll go from there. The 786 is right there at that high time frame demand level as well. With the potential of getting down to the 886 as well. So we shall see on that one. Total 3. We got the 200 week still below us here on the total 3, and we've been rejecting that weekly dynamic reactor here. So total 3 definitely looks like it's going to go potentially going to go a little bit lower. Let's go to others chart. Yeah, still looking for lower here as well. We'll see. Yeah, and this one might get a push up to the 200 week SMA. Total DeFi at the 200 week SMA. It can get a push up to fair value gap and that dynamic reactor. USDT dominance. This is what we were talking about potentially seeing here. And this might end up coming much quicker than anticipated. Well, not necessarily. We could get another push, come back down, and then consolidate a little bit, and then push one more time. Basically, almost how I had it. Yeah. Yeah. Potentially. Potentially. I think maybe more like this. Create like a double top. I want lower though. I want lower. So I still think this is going to come up, take out these equal highs before it rolls over at some point. S&P 500 definitely looking like a rounding top structure up in here. We did break down bearishly out of this bear flag. Broke down. Levels below us could come down to 6721. 6757, top side of the dynamic reactor. On the daily. Definitely short-term bearish on the S&P. It's going to be the same for the NASDAQ, breaking its bear flag as well. Breaking down. So we'll see it is at the dynamic reactor. The Dow has lower that it could go as well. So we shall see. We shall see. Yep. that's going to be it. Tomorrow we'll see how the markets react to all of the news over the weekend. And then, hey, V-Monitor, how you doing? I also see gold as a systemic risk. If it really does get bid up to 10K, what happens when flows rug that trade, especially when it's cross-collateralized with nearly the entire market right now? It's not good. It is not good. You think I should be in front of the Lunar Beaches or behind it? I think it being up front maybe gives depth. Maybe? I think so. I think so. So yeah, tomorrow hold on, let's go to economic calendar. It's the one thing we have not looked at yet. State of the Union, no. All right, so ISM manufacturing PMI coming tomorrow at 10 a.m. Expect a volatile opening at the very least tomorrow. Just because of, war news and all that stuff. So just be careful at the open tomorrow. Maybe let things settle. We also have economic data coming in at 10. The ISM manufacturing PMI forecast is 52.3. If that gets, if we come in under that, if we come in under 50, then that means we're seeing manufacturing industry contract. I was trying to find the right word, contract. And above 50 is manufacturing would be expanding. We might be manufacturing a lot of weaponry and stuff like that. So who knows? Maybe this will expand. Jesus. Mainland China manufacturing. Yeah. USA ISM services on Wednesday at 10 a.m. And then, it's a non-farm payroll week. So it's already going to be a volatile week. So just add on war news on top of a non-farm payroll week, and you probably have a good week for scalp trading and potentially bottom buying. We'll see. For short to mid-term plays, not long-term plays. Well, maybe not so much mid-term, more short-term. Because the war brings the sell-off. The start of the war brings the sell-off. And then as it gets into it a week or two, things just rebound because it's like, okay, nothing seems to be too crazy right now. As long as things don't get too crazy, that is. Big caveat. So, we'll see. Non-farm payrolls, retail sales, month over month, and unemployment rate coming in at 8:30, or being released at 8:30 Friday morning. So we have a volatile week ahead. We have a potentially volatile, not potentially, it's probably volatile opening tomorrow. Take a look at the VIX real quick. Oh no, you can't see it. Let's see. Oh. Okay, yeah, the VIX is above 19. It's at 19.85 volatility index. I don't even know if this is really even going on yet. I mean, there's no timer on it, so this might jump up tomorrow morning. So we'll see. So be careful, guys. If you plan on trading, be sure to use a stop loss tomorrow, and maybe don't hold on to trades for too long right now. Short term and long term plays, probably the best bet for now. As of today, tomorrow, that could literally change tomorrow, but could be looking at some potential swing entries here soon. And yeah. Outside of that, I think it should be a good trading week. So happy trading, happy printing. Join the Discord, share your charts, share your trade ideas, share your insights like Lunar Entity. I do greatly appreciate you for sharing a whole bunch of insights. I would love if you would join the Discord and feed me some knowledge. I'd absolutely appreciate it. And yeah, just drop that stuff on me. Try to provide, if you guys come in and you know you've got your own ideas, or you have your own sources rather, please show me them sources. Let me see the source. Oh, before we get out of here, let's take a look at the trade. It already hit profit 1, and it's hit the dynamic reactor, the 30-second dynamic reactor. So that's all. That is a winning trade. And look, it's bouncing off of that second TP. It did hit that second TP. So there you go. We had a winning trade on stream. Amazing. Didn't hit TP2 until 7 minutes after my time was supposed to be over. So, gang, if you took the trade, you made some money. So yeah. Anyways, I hope you all have an amazing Monday, a fantastic Monday, a safe Monday, and a fantastic week ahead. I will catch you all tomorrow. I hope you all have an amazing... Oh, wait, I forgot. Join the Discord. Link is in the description. Also, follow me on X at Lunar Beaches. And sub to the channel if you are new. Like the stream on your way out and hit that notification bell to be notified whenever I create new content when I go live. As always, nothing on this channel is financial advice. Please do your own research. I am not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy that does investing and trading as a side hustle, and streaming as well. And I stream my ideas, I share my ideas and my thoughts, and I am not always right. And yeah. So just understand that. And all losses are occurred on your own. They're your fault. Okay. All right, guys. Oh, and I also have a video that's going to be dropping soon. Not dropping, but I am in the middle of creating an intro for not an intro, but a video to put on for LBC song. So I'm trying to get to it. I'm gonna put it in a different software, but I don't know if you can even hear it. Let's see. Let me turn this up. Oh, I shouldn't turn that up. Never mind. But you can see it a little bit. I'll just show you some of the video. That's all I got right now. So I don't even know if you could hear the music, but working on it, man. It's gonna be a long project, but I think it'll be worth it in the end. Who creates their own intro videos, their own music videos in the space, anyways, without using some kind of like something that gives you like a template. You just feed it pictures and it just builds it for you. I'm building it myself. All right. With the help of AI. The AI creates the images and the moving images, and I edit it and put it all together and do the transitions and add the music and put the things with the beats and all this stuff. Make sure everything flows nice and matches with the song and all that good stuff. I'm sure there's an AI that can do that. I'm just not paying for it. So, and I find the stuff genuinely fun and interesting. I've been big into video content creation for quite some time, over a decade, and just doing all different kinds of stuff. I've written my own scenes, my own videos, and recorded and produced, edited, all that good stuff before, and starting to get back into it. So, and I'm enjoying it. So, the many different things, the many different faces, hats, not faces, hats. Faces sounds disingenuous or something. The many different hats that LBC wears. But anyways, I'm into a lot of stuff, man. What can I say? I'm a nerd. All right, I gotta get out of here. Thank you guys for joining me. I do greatly appreciate it. Please hit that like button on your way out. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and hit that notification bell to be notified whenever I create new content when I go live. As always, nothing on this channel is financial advice. Please do your own research. All investment decisions are your own. Wins, losses, good jobs, bad jobs. It's all you. And I'm just here to take up your time. Thank you for joining me. I will see you all tomorrow night. I hope you all have an amazing, beautiful, wonderful, radical sleep. And I will catch you all tomorrow. Mad love. God bless. Ride the waves. Peace out. Bye.
I put on LBC. I put on LBC. Yeah, I put on LBC. Over LBC. I put on LBC. Over LBC. Wave riders in the building, yeah, they riding with me. Moon guys on my chain, ain't no breaking the team. Started with a vision, now we running the game. Charts glow, purple teal, yeah, you know the name. From the beach to the block, we controlling the tide. Every candle that we light, that's the wave we ride. I've been grinding through the night while the city don't sleep. Putting LBC on maps, taking wins, stacking deep. From the charts to the streets, got the fam in the mix. Every move calculated, yeah, we playing with steel. I put over LBC, over LBC. I put over LBC, over LBC. Wave riders in the building, yeah, they riding with me. Moon guys on my chain, ain't no breaking the team. Crypto hustle late nights, yeah, we stay in the zone. Stacking knowledge, stacking bags, turning charts into gold. Market makers throw shade, but we glow through the rain. Every dip just a test, every loss turns to gain. Got the fam worldwide, but the roots run deep. From the med, I was grind to the LBC streets. This for every wave rider who believed in the dream. We gon' put it on the map, keep it real, reign supreme. Reign supreme, reign supreme, reign supreme. I put over LBC, over LBC. I put